All right. I do believe. Yeah, I got a mess here. That's okay. All right. We got the box, the microphone here. All right. I'm back and I'm alive. I don't need those glasses right now. All right. All right. Everybody come on in. Let me know how this is going. Once you guys tell me how it sounds and I make sure we're good to go, I can take these headphones off. I don't like hearing myself from my ear. This is the first time I'm using this mic. I did a few tests, um, so I think we're good. But I'm gonna need to hear your guys' feedback on that once people start popping in. We got Nashville tonight. I have not checked, so I don't know the lineup. So I'm depending on you guys tonight. My assumption is Spencer Knight's in goal, but you never know. You never know what Brunette's gonna do. As you guys come on in, hit that like button. I got a fresh stack. That is a fresh stack of Panther cards. Going to be giving one away. I don't know what I'm giving away just yet. But we'll get to that. All right. So yeah, what did I miss? I missed 4 games, 5 games. How many games did I miss? I believe it was 5. Migraine is gone. Feeling good. Hey Stu, how we doing, bud? Stu, how does the mic sound? How does the mic sound? How we doing? This better sound good too. I screwed up the video we did this morning. Obviously, I know you probably saw the comments on that. All right, excellent, good. I can take that off of my head. All right. So that's one thing. That's one thing that's solved. That's the only thing is it doesn't fit this mic stand. Yeah, it's louder. It's got volume. It's got all sorts of controls, but if it sounds good, then we're good. I won't putz around with it at all. Hey, by the way, Stu, in this that you know what? I was gonna tell you something, and then this is true. I just cut the deck of cards, and I was gonna tell you about this, but I cut right to it on I got a bunch of Bowmeister cards. Like there's 1, 2, there's 2 there. Yeah, there's at least 2 Baumeister cards. Meister. So I'll put those aside for you. I had another one I was going to send you, but I figured I'd wait till I had a bunch. So, all right. Where's my water? You want Billy cards? I've got 1 that I found so far. I've got 1, or maybe 2. Hey Tim, how you doing, bud? Thanks for coming out. Yeah. That's actually a good idea. So I'll set that up. Stu and I will set it up. But we'll do it recorded. You know what I mean? We'll do it kind of pre-recorded. So we'll do it like I was doing the Ask Jaws, and we'll just switch it to Ask Jaws and Stu. That way, we can get both perspectives. And hey, by the way, Stu, yeah, Tim. I think Tim watched it from this morning. I think he was one of the ones that commented on the microphone being lousy. It wasn't your laptop, Stu. It was my mic. It was absolutely my microphone. This showed up perfectly at the right time because that thing pretty much died on me. So, hey, Video Mark, thanks for coming out. Yeah, new mic, absolutely. Yep, the other one died. Mark, I saw your comment on today's video. It's funny. I was reading the comments as I was here, as I was opening the box. I was reading the comments because Stu was saying it didn't sound right. In my ears, it didn't sound like that. In my headphones, it didn't sound like that. But now we should be good to go. So the only thing is I got to get a better stand. Right now, this thing it's actually sitting. It's got a nice stand here, but it's not high enough. So if you remember the video I did where I faked being Nikita Kucherov, and I had the box in front of me that said Jaws. It's actually sitting on that. It's actually sitting on that box because it didn't fit this mic stand. It didn't fit my other mic stand that I had from my old road one. So anyway, yeah, that's what I got. It's a Matchbox card. It's a Matchbox car box. It's a box. It's like a shoebox, but it's for Matchbox cars. So it works. It works. It's just what it does is it makes it difficult for me to get to the laptop. So hey George, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Yep, I'm back. We're back. Everything is good. Everything is nice and sweet. So don't forget, as you guys come on in, smash that like button. I've got a huge stack ready here to give away. Let's see what I'm going to give away. Oh, look at this. This is the card that I picked up right here. Let's give this away, Stu. Let's give this one away. Let's give this one away. That's Stu Barnes. Let's give away the Stu Barnes card tonight. All right. Once we get to 30 likes. So Stu Barnes, I think that's the one we'll go with tonight. It's 9 a.m. and that's 12:09. Dang, man. So you guys are showing up. You guys are that's showing up. That is showing up. I didn't realize you were in Finland, brother. I didn't realize that. We've got a few people. Well, I know Robin is from Sweden. We've got Sweden and Finland. Yeah, you must have mentioned it in the chat before and I didn't see it. So that's dedication, man. I appreciate that. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I can't say that and you probably know this already if you watched the video with Stu and I can't say that I had to have a great feeling about this one. Hey, Michael, how you doing, bud? Yeah, I can't say that I expect to win this game. We've won 6 in a row. There's 11 left. Unless we finish 17-0, we're going to lose a few games. I think this is one of them. Let's see, Tim. Hopefully Lomberg shows up. Not Lamberg. Did he change it to Bobrovsky? No, he's Flying Ryan. I'm telling you, I'm going to make a shirt, and I'm going to have somebody track Lomberg down, and I'm going to show him the shirt and see if we can get approval for that shirt. And then I'll put it in the Teespring store. So, Louis, gee, thanks for coming out, bud. Who do I think is going to start in the playoffs? I think Bob. I think Bob. Not that Knight hasn't been playing well, but I think realistically, unless Bobrovsky just absolutely tanks here at the end of the season, I think you got to give him the start. Because everybody's going to raise their level of play. You know what I mean? And the hope there is that those quick giveaways that we've been giving up in front of the net will be seriously reduced. So all I want to see from Bobrovsky is give me 2 or 3 games where he can get through the entire game without giving up more than 1 goal in a period. Give me 2 or 3 games of 3 goals or less for the whole game and no period with more than 1 goal. Just be consistently good. We don't need him to be completely out of his mind. But in order to do that, we got to stop giving up the puck in front of the net. All right, let's see. You like Lombardo, Tim? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Nerful, thanks for coming out. Yeah, the just in time, too, because if you watch the video with Stu this morning, the old mic took a dump on me. It was all muffled and stuff. So there's a lot of bells and whistles. There's volume and gain and everything on this one. So at some point, I might play around with it. But if it sounds good now, it sounds good. So it was easy to set up, too. And it wasn't really all that expensive. I can't afford a massively expensive mic. But I think it was $90. It was $90. I wanted the black one, but the black one was like $150. This one was like a leftover silver one. So I'm happy with it. The Marlins are winning. All right. It's 1-0, but they aren't losing. Yeah, my dad listens to all the Marlins games on the radio. So don't forget to smash that like button. All right. Don't forget to smash the like button because I haven't been streaming for a while. So probably be a little bit slower the first couple streams back. Stu Barnes. We're giving away this Stu Barnes card tonight. Absolutely. So let's see. All right, there's Stu making sure everybody focuses on hockey. Michael, yeah. The thing about that, Michael, is that it didn't sound that way in my ears. My monitor sounded just fine. Um, but whatever it was, that mic is done. It was a $20 mic I bought when I first started streaming, so I'm happy with it. Mr. Motivator. Oh, we got a Tampa Bay fan in the chat. That's all right. Are you guys playing today? Is Tampa playing today? Huh? You guys are gonna draw the Canes, man. That you sure you guys want to play Carolina? I have a feeling Carolina will be. That's a tough draw. That's a tough draw for the first round. All right, let's see. Mike Morgan. Hey, I didn't see it, but if I didn't see it, Mike Morgan says, all right, since Jaws glossed over your question, can anyone here meet you in Washington for a playoff game? Hey, I wouldn't have glossed over that, brother. I must not have seen it. I didn't see it, saw it, see it. Mike, let's talk about that a little bit as we get closer to the playoffs, because actually my brother Gene, he's actually going to be here at the house. He's coming in. He's flying in for the first round of the playoffs. And we've talked about it because it's about a 2-hour drive for me from here to DC. But if he's here, not only could I go, but we could make it home after the game. So it'd be like me, him, and Kyle. And then Karen would still be here for the Dogs. So if we draw the Capitals, it's possible I might be able to get to a game. So check in with me about that as we get closer to things. I can't. My brother Gene's on a cruise right now for a week, so we can't talk the details about that now. But that it's possible. The only thing that would be stopping me at that point is the money. So I'd have to tell my brother Gene he'd have to pay for it. All right, Tim Black. Thoughts on Tom Brady buying the Dolphins? Oh, why don't I know Stu doesn't want to talk anything other than hockey, but all I'll say about that is sell it to Marino. They should have Marino more involved with the team, but that's enough for that. Stu, don't get mad at me. Let me say this for a minute. I am going to be, as soon as hockey season's over, I will be picking up the Flying Fluffy channel again. The Flying Fluffy football channel again. So I kind of screwed up this year. I didn't do it right. I want to get it right, but I haven't given up on that. All right, let's see. Mike says it was good. Need more people to comment, though. You watched the recap and the review, brought up some good topics, but you guys are missing that verb. Oh, that goo has not been so great. That's a good point. Verhaeghe's just kind of been a little bit absent. I did think of one thing. With Giroux on that second line now, I think that's why Bennett has been playing out of his mind. I haven't looked at the numbers and the statistics, but I do believe that I would assume that Giroux is taking a lot more of the faceoffs. So it's possible that because he's not having the pressure of the faceoffs and he's able to take some different positions, I think Giroux being on that line is why Bennett has been playing out of his mind. Verhaeghe's, look, he plays a good, solid two-way. You know what I mean? We're in a lucky spot where guys that are on the top line, they don't have to score a bunch every night. So, but he's been a little streaky this year. But for the price, you can't beat it. Mike, you're in Virginia Beach? Oh, okay. I used to live on the Eastern Shore of Virginia. I'm on the Eastern Shore of Maryland now, so you know where I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly, Michael. Verhaeghe 2-goal game come tonight, right? Yeah. Yeah. Stu wants me to make sure everybody comments on the reviews. Just don't. I mean, this one that we did today, it wasn't good. The sound wasn't good, but we got that fixed. Mr. Motivator, no. Oh yeah, you don't want the Canes, right? You will beat anyone who you play. All right. Look, you guys are. Hey, look, you're a Tampa fan, so of course you think you're going to win 3 in a row. Obviously, if Vasilevsky does what Vasilevsky does, you guys got every chance that everybody else could have. Got a bit of a tough road because you're going to pick up the Canes if it stays the way it is, and then Toronto or Boston. Um, that's not easy, but we'll see how it goes. But of course, you got confidence, right? I'm torn. As much as I wouldn't mind a Panthers Lightning um second round, I would love to play Toronto because if I could somehow get Steve Dangle to collaborate with me, that would be huge for the channel. Because even like if you guys notice the two games against Toronto, it's like most of the recaps now are getting 5 to 7, 800 views. But the recaps against Toronto are both, I think the first one's like almost 2,000 and the second one went well over 1,000 pretty quick. The Toronto fans are finding the channel and they're liking it. So if we could draw Toronto in the playoffs, I could probably maybe even double the size of the channel just with that series. I'm selfish. I want to win. All right, let's see. Ginga Gunga, how you doing, bud? I appreciate that, huh? Yeah, I appreciate that, Ginga. So, so you're Mr. Motivator. The Panthers are your second team. You're a British Bolts fan. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yep, new mic. Absolutely. Had to happen. You know what I mean? So things are looking up. New mic, and as you guys are coming in, don't forget to smash that like button. That is a new stack of Panther cards. So I still have a little bit more stuff coming in, but I'm loading up for giveaways for the playoffs. During the playoffs, it's going to be a madhouse. So tonight we're giving away Stu Barnes. This is a nice thick card too. Let me see what year this is. Let's see. This is 1996 Pinnacle. So this is actually from the Cup season. That's a nice card. All right, let's see. You missed Drew in Philly, Boomer? Yeah. It took him about 4 or 5 games, even though he was getting a lot of assists. But now that he's gotten comfortable on that second line, his energy has just been out of this world, man. I love it. He's still fast. He is still fast. And his energy mixed with Bennett and Huberdeau. I mean, I know Barkov is Barkov, but let's be honest here. Bennett with Drew and Huberdeau, that's kind of the top line if you really think about it, as opposed to Barkov with Verhaeghe and Duclair. I mean, really, in my opinion. Yes, Stu, everybody's loving the mic. It's I should have done it sooner, but I'm broke and cheap, so it's how it works. Let's see. You haven't liked the Duke Barkey Swagger line. Swaggy. Hold on a second. That's the only thing that's tough about where I've got this mic is it's hard for me to scroll to the chat. So if I get behind. Swaggy. I see you called it Swaggy, right? All right. So yeah, Lombardo is great. Yeah. We're going to try to get Randy and Billy on together for a preview. So we're good. We're good with that. Drew, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Just woke up, huh? Went to a nap. Yeah, Anthony, you went to the game last night. The atmosphere was incredible. It looked like they were having a lot of fun. It's just incredible, But I looked at the attendance statistics. We're still in the bottom third of the league ranking wise, but we're like 14,500 we're averaging. So I really would like to have seen that get up to more like 16, 17,000, I know it's regular season and people aren't used to them winning like this. So, the attendance has been good and they've been loud. I was surprised that we weren't at least ranked like midway. So, all right, let's see. Michael said, any reason Randy was between the benches and not in the booth? You were at the game, so you don't know why. I honestly am not sure how that goes. I think Randy alluded to it's got something to do with like the COVID stuff. As you notice, like when he was talking to Burnett, Randy had put a mask on. It might have something to do with the visiting teams, right? Like some teams are like, I don't care if somebody's there, and I don't know. I'm just guessing at that point. Tom, how you doing, bud? Let's see. Does this Panthers team remind me of the 1980s Edmonton Oilers teams? Those teams were ridiculous, and we've got a hell of an offense. There's no doubt about that. The Edmonton Oilers and I think it was 83-84 scored 446 goals. 446 goals. It was almost 6 goals a game. This team is good. I mean, offensively, I think not as much because as good as the Oilers were, they were still top heavy. You know what I mean? They were still top heavy, where everything with us is pretty spread out. But yeah, since then, the only team that's been close offensively to what we're scoring at was the Penguins back in the day. All right, let's see. Gators Tim says trade Uyghur in the offseason. Good thing One Bad Steve isn't here. Good thing. All right, let's see. Video Mark, you'd love to see a video about my story one day, who I am and what I've been going through and everything like that. You're also over 50 and hungry for interesting people. Yeah, I'd have to make a new one. I've made some videos like telling my stories and everything, but yeah, maybe during the off season. I am going to make a video before the playoffs. It's kind of a fun type of thing, like an instructional video on how to watch Flying Fluffy recaps, so that with all the new people coming in, because I want people to understand that. Let me bitch, let me complain, because new fans kind of usually will come in and they'll be like, why is this guy complaining all the time? So I'm gonna do like a fun instructional video on like what everything, all the how 2 points came to be and the puppets and everything. All right, let me get back down to the bottom of the chat because I know I've missed some stuff. I missed a few things. Okay, let's see here. Hey, Nate Tobin, that's a new name to the channel. I appreciate that, Nate. Let's see. Yoke Knight gets a shutout, so we don't have to hear that Tim McGraw song and that annoying goalie chant every time they score. That's funny. Yeah, we all float down here, right? Yeah. So Knight is in. I haven't checked the lineups, guys. So if anybody gets the lines in the lineup, let me know, because I haven't been on Twitter at all. So all right, Stu's got to go get cigars. Okay. Yeah, that's right. My brother Gene is on a cruise, so usually he's in the chat. So now Stu is going, so we're good. Let's see. True says we could win the cup, but defense wins championships. That's very true. Defense and goaltending wins championships. We got to get Ekblad back. And I'm comfortable when we have needed to shut teams down and played that style, we've done well. Whatever the hell is going on in these spurts, I was looking up today, I mentioned this in the Patreon article. 4 out of the last 6 games, we've had one period where we've given up 3 goals or more. 4 out of 6. And yes, it's all been Bobrovsky. But I'm not going to blame it all on him. Whatever's going on, we're doing it in these massive spurts. That we got to figure it out. All right, let's see. Let's see. Video Mark about the Nashville game. Got to say it will be like a lottery. Nashville plays often lottery style. Right. Look, I would be surprised. I mean, if we can get this game to overtime tonight, we played yesterday. We traveled. We've got big leads in the division. We've got a comfortable lead in the conference. Now, I'm not saying we don't need to win, but Nashville's fighting for their freaking playoff life. They're going to be on fire. And if we're going to lose 3 or 4 games the rest of the season, this seems to be one of them. True. I agree with you, man. The Panthers need a new goal song very, very, very rapidly. Yeah. Mike, I don't know if we need a new goalie. By the way, if you guys, I didn't see the whole story, but it looks like Devon Levy did not re-sign, and he's going to stay in college another season. So that I found that pretty interesting that he didn't want to re-sign. So with the Sabres, and so I think he's picked to go back to school again for another year, which is very very interesting. So, all right, so what do we got? We got 20 people in here. We got 11 likes. Let's get that sucker up. Stu Barnes. Now, a couple things while I got people here. For anybody that's into actually collecting sports cards, hockey cards in particular. I've only got a few listed right now, but in my eBay store where I sell all my antique documents and photos and everything, the links are in the descriptions to all the videos. When I get the big lots of Panther cards, I'm gonna be putting like anything that's autographed, or game used stuff. That stuff's gonna go in the eBay store to kind of help keep it even. You know what I mean in terms of what I'm spending on all the giveaway stuff. So if anybody's interested in that, in those, I've only got 3 cards, but I've got like a signed Huberdeau card. I think a game used. No, signed Ekblad card. Ekblad or Huberdeau, one of the two. I've got game used and I've got signed. And I've got some Montour rookie cards in there. I plan on adding more, but just to let everybody know, that's another way you guys can support the channel. In addition, now to the Patreon and the YouTube members, you guys know I write the article after every game. I'm going to be starting next week, not this week, but next week. I'm going to be adding in 1 to 2 videos per week just for the Patreons and the YouTube members, because I've got like 30 people now, so I want to give everybody, I want to keep up the perks there. So that's that. All right, let's see. Yeah, true. Yeah, the St. John signed Hubie. Yep, that's the one I got. I've got his rookie card. Well, pre-rookie, really. Matthew, thanks for coming out, bud. You see, yep, I got the new mic. Yes, I do. Neil Bod, 702. I don't have any in the store, Bobrovsky cards, but in my new stack that I just got, I've got, I think, 3 or 4 Bobrovsky cards. But now the old ones I didn't have any in the Panthers uniform. I didn't check when I was buying them, and they were all when he was with Columbus. So now this lot, I'm going to be giving those away though. On the streams, and during the playoffs, I'm going to be giving them away, maybe 2-3 cards a game. So, but yes, I do have Bobrovsky cards, but I don't have anything signed or anything like him just yet. I think what else do I have now? I think I've got another game used, either Huberdeau or Ekblad thing getting ready to go on in a few days. So, all right, so Stu's in the car. Yeah, I'll send you the Billy card, and we'll get Billy to send it. Yeah, absolutely agree with that. So, what do we got for predictions tonight, guys? And is it official that Spencer Knight is in goal? Is it official that Spencer Knight is in goal? I would assume it is. So let's see. Oh yeah, tonight's game is on. It'll still be on, but it's like Bally Sports Sun, right? So I assume that if you have center ice, you'll still get it. I haven't really experienced any problems with, when they change it to different channels like that. They usually cover it. Although I hear that down there, the Panthers game wasn't on TV until after the Marlins finished their home opener. Is that true? Were you guys blocked out from seeing it? That's not cool, man. If you live in Florida, the channel the channel the Heat play on, right? All right, True's got 5-3 Preds. Matthew, yeah, it was blocked out. That sucks. 5-3 Preds. True. Neil Bod's got Neil. I'm calling you Neil. I know it's NBOD 702, but for some reason I was thinking maybe your name was Neil, that I remember that from something. So correct me if I'm wrong. So you got 4-2 Panthers. Yeah, you use the app, right? Exactly. Yeah. Knight is in goal. Looks like Carlson is back. That would be nice. That would be nice. Although Lindbom played well last night. I got no complaints. No complaints there. Matthew Jean 5-4 in overtime. Oh, Spencer gets a goalie goal. I take it. All right, so it's Neil. Cool. All right. Yeah. Matthias is here, so if we go to overtime, that'll be fun. That'll be fun, right? He was actually disappointed last night. I was laughing with Stu about this earlier because when we go to overtime, he gets to do. I put him on Twitter, and then he gets to do the 2 points and everything after the game. So when we scored with 37 seconds left, he says, "Damn it!" So hopefully tonight. But if he wants to be in the video tonight, I'll put him in the video tonight anyway. It's not like I ever tell him no. It's just like that's his thing. Now, the good news is, for those of you who know kind of what's going on with me personally, you guys know my ex is moving him back to Florida. He'll still be able to come visit and everything like that. I guess the plan is every 2 or 3 months for him to come spend a week with me or anything like that. But she's actually moving the beginning of May. So if the Panthers make it to the Stanley Cup Finals, he's actually just going to be staying here with me for however long the Stanley Cup Finals are. So he would actually get to be in all the videos. So he's really excited about that. So that's definitely an extra motivation for me for wanting them to get in. Because I get them 2-3 nights a week. It's not like I don't get them, but that's been our connection for forever. So yeah, just an extra hope for me anywhere. True. Is the game blacked on Bally's? No, I think it's Bally Sports Sun or something like that. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's see, Matthew, 50% off Papa John's. You bet Papa John's been in debt this entire season. Yeah, they're going to change it next year, right? They're going to change it. They're going to be like, okay, when the Panthers win, but they have to score 6 goals or more, something crazy like that. I think we're going to get 60 wins. I think we're going to get to 60 wins. Wait, what am I saying? Not 50, right? 50, 60? No, we could get to 60 wins, right? Does that sound about right? I know it was one of those numbers. Hey, Ryan Lomberg, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Absolutely love to see you out here, buddy. All right? Go give him hell tonight, okay? Don't let anybody near Spencer Knight. Nobody gets near Spencer Knight, man. The Papa John's is 50% off, the same as with the Miami Heat. Now, is that just if they win? I mean, if the Panthers win, you get 50% off the Papa John's. Is it like for anybody, or do you have to have like your ticket stub or something like that? I don't pay attention to it because I'm not down there to take advantage of it, right? So, yeah, they're definitely if they win, jeez. All right, I wasn't a big fan of Papa John's. To me, the tomato sauce smells like fish. I wasn't crazy. I didn't really do a lot of chain pizzas back in the day. If I did, now one thing, I wish Gene was here. I wish my brother Gene was here to help me tell the story. But we had in the back of his parents' property, there was a camper. And we'd go out dancing and go to the clubs and everything. And like 3 a.m, we'd go to the 24-hour extra at 441 and Ives Dairy Road. We'd go to that. They had just put it in. It was a 24-hour extra. And we'd go in there and get pizzas and all the stuff to make like daiquiris and shit. And we'd bring it back to the camper. And we'd be in there at 4 a.m. with frozen Tostino's pizzas and making no alcohol, smoothies and shit like that. And then we'd pass out, man. Good times. Ryan, yeah, the Lightning are in a hole. Yeah. They're not gonna get passed up by Washington. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they're gonna end up as the 7 seed if they keep playing like this, and then they'll draw the Canes. That's tough, but they know what they're doing, right? Yeah, they know what they're doing. Yeah. Hey, Bill, how you doing, bud? Yeah, it's fast food pizza, right? Is there anybody in the local area you're talking about here? There's a what's the hell's the name of the restaurant? There's an Italian restaurant that delivers. I can't remember the name. They're pretty good. It's pretty good. I like their tuna subs. So we've got a couple places. I mean, it's pretty rural, but I got a couple places we can order food from. Yeah, 50% off is 50%. Oh, for the kids, believe me, for the kids, they'll eat anything. I'll be all over 50% off pizza for the kids because that feeds them for a couple of days, right? Yeah, Gunga, now you're hungry, right? Let's see. Matthew, the Marlins have to score 5 or 6 and win for 50% off, so you're probably never getting a discount. That's funny. That's funny, man. Yeah, go grab something for the game. Yeah, no, what do I go? Well, Karen's not here, but I got leftovers. She's at her granddaughter's 3-year-old birthday party. So she's just having a beautiful time. She's just loving it, right? Nothing like going to her toddler's birthday party, and she had to drive an hour to get there. And I'm like, sorry, babe, I'd have gone, but I mean, it's hockey. It's my job. I can't miss. She's like, yeah, whatever. So that was fun. Um, so what am I going to have? Well, I had barbecued ribs last night. Oh, they were good. They were good. But I can't eat ribs I can't eat pork 2 days in a row. My stomach can handle 1 day of pork. By day 2, if I have it the second day in a row, I really regret it. So I think Kyle's going to get those leftover ribs. I won't let him hear that. Don't let him hear that, though. I'll make him beg for it, right? Yeah, Lomberg looks hungry when he's on the ice. Absolutely, man. All right, so what are we closing in on? We got 23 likes. We're getting close. We're gonna go away to Stu Barnes card. I gotta think about where's my phone? Let's see. Give me a half a second. Let me look up. Hey Stu, are you still there? Or are you done yet? If Stu's there, I'll let him ask the question. He'll make it hard too. He'll make it something only he can answer. You're not allowed to win, Stu, by the way. All right. Stu is disqualified from winning. Okay. That can't happen. So let me think of something in my head for the question. I'll think of something nice and easy. Right? Something nice and easy. Because one bad Steve's not here, so he's not able to win it. So we know. Oh, hey, by the way, while I have everybody's attention here, a few live streams back, somebody won the Barkov card. I don't remember getting an address for whoever won this one. And be honest about it. Don't everybody say I won. Okay, don't do that. But whoever won this Barkov card, I didn't get an address. So does anybody know who that was? Honestly, you'll take it now. Everybody's gonna say right. I'll have to give it away. Dominic, yeah, we're back, so we win 4-2. Sounds good. Matthew, you're not getting pestered with Uyghur statistics, right? No, Steve's not here now. I think Steve is busy with work. I think he's busy with work. So it was Tim. Oh, you sure, Tim? All right, man. All right. If you don't want it, that's cool. I'll figure out a way to give it away again. Let me take these cards over here. Get that out of the way. All right, let's see. You're good. All right, Tim. No worries, bro. No worries. All right, let's see. So Video Mark is saying you're still waiting for the Katie Gauze video. Yeah, she's as I always used to say, because I was a massage therapist, and when somebody would ask me what I thought of a female, I would say I wouldn't kick her off the massage table. Yeah, so I definitely would not kick Katie off the massage table. That's for sure. All right, where's my phone? Let me see if I can look this up. Tim, you'll take a beer or yeah, I gotcha. All right. Let me look up something here. I've got it. Since we're giving away a card from the 1996 team, Marlins no longer winning. So I'm going to, let's see. I think what I'm going to do is ask a question about the 1996 team. There we go. All right. No, that's not correct. This is the one I want. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What kind of goofy freaking question can I ask? All right, wow. So I'm looking at some of the statistics. I thought Billy Lindsay had more goals that year. Um, and they actually, it's funny because they have him listed as W instead of like right wing or left wing. They have him listed as a W. So I'm looking at some of these names, man. Ray Shepard, Martin Straka, Rhett Warner, Mark Fitzpatrick. I love it. I love these guys. All right. So let's see. For the Stu Barnes card, the answer is Billy Lindsay. Tim, I'll get to that question in a second here. All right. Well, let me get to a couple questions. Let's see. Matthew, you're not attempting to answer. Tim, do I think we can re-sign Marchment? Horny gone if we win the cup. I think we have to re-sign Marchment. I think he's going to come in like, because you look at what we got like for Hagee and Duclair for. I mean, he's not going to get more than those guys, and we'll be able to afford it. The question's going to be Hornquist. That's really where the question's going to be. You know what I mean? No, I don't think Achari's coming back. I don't think we're going to have him back. His body's breaking down, guys. His body is breaking down. All right, for the Stu Barnes card. Oh, this is so easy. This is so easy. Even you guys who don't know the 1996 team will get this. So this is going to be quick. So if too many people get it right off the bat, I'll throw in I'll give away more. But this is really, really easy. And the 1996 team, the 1995, 1996 team that went to the Cup, who led the Panthers in penalty minutes? Who had the most penalty minutes for the Panthers? Ryan Lomberg. Yep, there you go. Bill and True got it at the same time. Paul Laws. All right, and there goes, and so True got it. Yep, no, Bill and True got it. So the first one I saw was Bill. So we got the Stu Barnes card for you there. Now let me see, because there's more from that. Yeah, hold on a second. Hold on. There's more from the 96 team in this stack. So I want to give one to True as well, because you guys basically answered at the same time. Let's see. This is not the 96 team. Where's more from the 96 team? I know they're in here. Come on. Oh, wow, there's a Valerie Bure card. Jeez. There's all the Borgmeister cards. Let's see. So True, do you have a player? Let's see. Take the cards. So Dawes doesn't. Who doesn't want it? Let's see. Bill, you want the card, Bill? You want it, right? My shirt will be in your like big pucks and I cannot lie. Oh, speaking of that. God, I've got hey True. I'm having trouble finding another one from the 96 team. Do you want one from this current team or the like Clemenson, Fleischman, Kopetsky, like from that era? Let me know. So Bill's got the Stu Barnes card. I'll put that in a nice top loader for you. And then True, let me know which era you want a card from. I might have something from the 96 team, but I'm not finding it. I'm not finding it here. Then I've got some really nice. You want a Keith Yandel card, True? Whatever I want. You want a Keith Yandel card? Yeah. No, right? All right, I'll surprise you, True. I'll surprise you. I'll make you happy that way. Just I know you already sent me your address, but just remind me which way you sent it, whether it was Facebook or Twitter. Now I'll get that out. I'll get that out to you guys on Monday. So as long as it's not a bump, yeah, I'll do you right. You're a good fan. I'll do you right. All right, so let's see. Any bets on how the Nashville Florida game goes? Well, we had predictions all the way up. I bet we lose this game. I'm gonna go with. Actually, this is crazy. This is a crazy score, but I've got 2-1 Nashville. How about that? Okay, thanks, True. There you go. I got 2-1 Nashville. Yeah. I don't think we're going to win. I think we're going to come out flat. I think we played last night. I think we flew. Nashville is going to be crazy trying to, stay in the playoff race. We're not going to win the final 17 in a row. So, yeah. The Stupid Seal, that's a new name to the channel. I appreciate that. So, let's see. You would say you want to win, but you're a Preds fan. So, go Preds, rooting for us in the playoffs. However, if you don't make the playoffs. Right. Well, I appreciate that, Stupid Steel. That's a new name of the channel. Yeah, I have a feeling you guys are going to win tonight. And I'm not making excuses that we played last night. But playing last night and the travel and Nashville being desperate to make the playoffs seems like a loss in my column tonight. You know what I mean? We've won 6 in a row. There's 11 left. We're not going to finish 17-0. Right? I mean, that won't happen. That would be crazy, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, in your mind's eye, thanks for coming out, bud. When is it for the playoffs? He's on the ice. So I don't know how much he's doing on the ice, but he has been spotted on the ice in skates. We'll put it that way. But the expectation is that he'll be ready for the playoffs. So I hopefully that's the way it happens. Matthew, you saying the hockey guys said Florida fans and announcers are getting spoiled with the goals and the comebacks. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Look, everybody wants to say we can't keep it up. You know what I mean? The energy is all going to change come playoff time. Everything's going to change. The intensity, the energy, we're not going to be playing loosey-goosey like this in the playoffs. That said, Bubba Brewski's got to come through for us because there will be some low-scoring games. So, he's going to have to be ready. He's going to have to make those saves when we give up the puck quick, and it's he's going to have to make those saves. There's just nothing for it. Hey, Frank, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Matthew, Steve Dangle. Yeah, I did not watch it. I didn't watch it, Matthew. I meant to, but I didn't get a chance to do it. So I'll have to check that out. Let's see. Can't wait, Mike. You can't wait for the freak out fest tonight from the Panthers Twitter when they get scorched 5-2, 6-2. I would rather. I mean, if we're going to lose 2-1, I don't want to see Spencer Knight get lit up. I don't want that action. I don't want to see Spencer Knight get lit up. I don't mind, if we lose 2-1, 3-2, where he plays a really good game. I just don't want to see the kid get let up because his confidence has been so good. And the way Bobrovsky's been inconsistent, you just don't know when we're going to need that kid. So hopefully, nice low-scoring defensive, boring game. Let's see. Tim says, Jaws, Uyghur, and Barkov stink as well, and we lose tonight. Exactly. Now you're catching on. I wonder if, new people think I'm being serious when I talk about how you know what I mean? It takes people a while. Like Stu, when Stu and I, first met, he didn't believe me that when I praise a guy, they immediately turn to shit. But they do. I mean, look at poor Owen Tippett. Oh, you want to know something funny? I saw somebody, a Flyers fan. Is there a Flyers fan or media? But I had to laugh, and I retweeted it or I commented. But he was talking about, he's like, Owen Tippett could have 6 goals instead of 2 basically alluding to how he just kept having almosts, right? He was playing well and just couldn't get in the back of the net. And I had to tell him, I hate to tell you this, but that's the player you got. He almost, that's his name, is Owen Tippett. Owen Almost. Don't even call him Tippett. So it's just kind of funny to see them having the same experience. I've heard he's been playing well, so it's good for him. True. Is Gudis back? I don't know. I think somebody mentioned up above Carlson might be in, so that probably he might be in for Gudis. Stupid Steel. Who's a better playoff matchup for Florida, Tampa or Washington? Washington. Absolutely Washington. Not that I'm taking Washington lightly, but I don't believe that series would be nearly as physical as a Florida Tampa series. So if we win the series, we'll be in a lot better shape than had we gone 7 bloody games against the Lightning again, because those two teams hate each other with a passion. So, all right, what do we got? A couple minutes here. Let's see. Jaws Voodoo, exactly. True. Niter has weak confidence. Well, that happens with young goaltenders, though. You know what I mean? When he has had a chance to play consecutive games, okay, let's look at it. At the end of last season, he played well. This year, where he struggled, is exactly where I thought he would struggle. Young goaltenders, it's tough for them to be backup goalies because they only get a game every once in a while. But Spencer Knight comes back from the AHL and played 5-6 games in a row for Bob and looked really, really good doing it. He needs to play. And yeah, young goaltenders, if they have, if they're not able to have a bad game, get back out there on the ice and fix the problems, that does affect their confidence. Neil Ba, yep, the Ginger Bukestad, absolutely. Oh, true. So you're saying, or Video Mark is saying that it looks like Gudis is back with Carlson. Okay, all right. Well, that's good. Well, then, so that means Carlson's in for Haig and okay, that works. Yes, Matthew, that is definitely his weak spot, is handling the puck. And then the next stoppage of play, he hangs his stick against the pipes and it pisses you off. Yeah, his puck handling skills are bad. It's bad. Yeah. To me, that's the one reason why I need Bobrovsky to be ready for the playoffs. I think Spencer Knight in goal could do well for us, but I think his puck management skills when he's handling the puck would get us burnt. I really do. You saw a meme with the Gudis sip checks. So thank you for flying Gudis Airlines. That's funny. Let's see. The Stupid Seal. Who is a better matchup for the Panthers in the playoffs? I thought I had answered that above, but I guess I didn't. This is my dream scenario, okay? And I don't want to say it like anybody's easy, but Carolina gets Tampa. We get Washington. We beat Washington. Carolina beats Tampa, right? Then that has Toronto playing Boston. So at that point, by the time we get to the second round, we only could possibly face one of Tampa, Toronto, or Boston, which those are the worst. Those are the hard matchups for us. So if we could get to round 2 and only have ended up having to play one of those 3 teams, that's going to be good news for us. And then in terms of the Eastern Conference Finals, I'd rather play the Canes. No disrespect to the Canes, but the Rangers have the goalie and they've got the ex-coach. I'm not interested. Not interested in the Rangers, So that would be my hope. I'm not really interested in Pittsburgh either. They go. I think that's the path. I think that's the path that we would be able to get to the cup. Sherratt and Gudis. Okay. Yeah, true. Knight needs to stop trying to be Gretzky. Carlson and Monty tonight. Let's see, Mike. No playoff opponent is desirable versus another, right? I mean, I'd rather play Washington than Toronto. I mean, let's be honest. You know what I mean? I mean, I know they got Ovechkin and they've got experience, but Toronto is they've scored like 45 goals in the 2 games against us. That would be I don't know if my heart could take 7 games against Toronto, you know. So, and the Rangers are a tough matchup, absolutely, right? Let's see, Rainbow Ho, that's a new name. Thanks for coming out. Knight will be a star, but he's so inexperienced. You don't want to risk him having to be in the playoffs. Yeah, no, that and that's no lie there. Absolutely. I mean, I know he did well last season. Regardless, we need Bobrovsky to be good. Okay, this team is as much as I love Spencer Knight, and even during the beginning of the season, I thought he might be the playoff goalie. We need Bobrovsky to be solid. He doesn't have to be Vezina, Bob, but he can't also be 3 and 4 goal skis in one period, Bob. Just give me solid play. You know what I mean? All right, guys, I appreciate everybody coming out. I got to get downstairs and get this game moving. All right. So this was good. The whole hour went by. My head is good. There's no headache. There's no problem. So I feel good about that. I love the new mic. This was really good. Yeah, that's it. All right. So I will see you guys right after the game with the recap, and then Stu and I will be again tomorrow morning. So I appreciate it. I'm looking at a couple more. How many times have we played the Capitals this year? I think only twice. I'd have to go back and look at. I think it was twice, because I think if you added up the scores of both games, it was even. I think Stu told me that. So, all right, guys, appreciate all the support. I will see you guys again after the game with the recap.